In this video, we will show you how to submit your Eon Aligner case. Once you log into your account, this is the first page you will face. As you can see, there are 3 options that you can choose from: Submit Aligner Case, Submit Retainer Case, and Review Cases. In this video, we will be focusing on how to submit an aligner case. So, we'll go ahead and select Submit Aligner Case. We'll start by adding the patient's general information, including first and last name, email address if you want, gender, date of birth, and the shipping address. You can also add a different address by selecting Add New Address. Afterwards, we'll choose the case type. There are 3 package types in which you can choose from. You can always hover over the question mark to tell you what each package entails. All the details are entered, so we'll go ahead and click on Next. In this section, you'll upload the patient's photos and x-rays. Starting with extraoral photos, frontal smiling, frontal and side profile. Then moving on to the intraoral photos. Upper occlusal, frontal, lower occlusal, right buccal, and left buccal. You can also choose to upload panoramic x-rays and cephalometric, or either one of them. We will upload the panoramic x-ray for this case. And now, with everything uploaded, we'll go ahead and click Next. Next up, you can choose how you want the impressions or scans to be sent over to Eon. You can choose to upload 3D scans, third-party integration, or impression pickup, where a courier will be arranged. Here, we'll upload 3D scans. We'll click on Upload Upper Arch, and we'll do the same for the lower arch. And once this is done, we'll go ahead and click on Next. In this page, you can fill in your patient's teeth complaint. So let's say it's spacing between the teeth. You can also write a brief treatment summary, like close all spaces and maintain a Class 1 relation. You can also choose which arches to be treated, whether it's upper, lower, or both. And you can also choose the wear cycle, whether you want it to be a 1 or 2-week wear cycle. If there are, for any reason, any teeth movement restriction, meaning teeth that you don't want to move during the treatment, you can click on them in this dental chart. So we'll go ahead and click on tooth number 16, and that's it. This tooth will not be moved during treatment. After that, we have the detailed and advanced treatment options. So here they are. Of course, not all of them need to be filled. You only fill what you see suitable for the case, and you can always hover over the question mark when you open them to know what each one is. We'll start by the malocclusion. Once you click on it, you'll get a list of malocclusions that you can choose from according to what the patient has. And once you choose, different treatment options will show up. So, we'll click on Spacing, and the treatment options will appear. So, let's say we choose to close all spaces. Another list will drop that includes space closure by retraction of anteriors, by mesialization, or combination of both. So here we'll choose by retraction of anteriors. As you can see, some options got grayed out. If there isn't any other malocclusion you'd want to choose, then go ahead and click on Save. Another advanced treatment option is extraction. Once you select it, you will get 3 options: Eon to recommend, yes, or no. So let's say yes, extraction is needed. You'll click on it and select the teeth that need extraction from this dental chart. Otherwise, select no. Once done, go ahead and click on Save. Next feature is the IPR, so you can either choose Eon to recommend the IPR, or yes, you want IPR, or no, you do not wish to have IPR. So, let's say yes, we need IPR. Click on Yes, and the dental chart gets activated. You can specify at which step it needs to be done. We'll go ahead and write 3. And also, you can select the teeth that you do not wish to have IPR on. We'll choose teeth number 11 and 21. We'll click on Save. The next option is overcorrection. You have the 3 same options as in the previous modules. Eon to recommend, yes you want, or no you don't want. Let's say yes, overcorrection is needed. Once yes has been clicked, the dental chart gets activated, and you can select the teeth that you wish to overcorrect their movement. After that, save these changes. Moving forward, we have the Passive Aligners module. Once it's clicked, you'll see the 3 options. Eon to recommend, yes you wish to have them, or no. If you wish to have them, you'll have to specify if you wish to add them at the beginning or at the end of treatment. Proceeding to the next module, which is bite ramps. You have 3 options to choose from. Eon to recommend, yes or no. If you wish to have them, click yes, and choose where you wish to place them, incisors or incisors and canines. In the tooth size discrepancy feature, you can choose how you'd want to address this discrepancy by choosing one of these available options. Leave spaces around laterals, leave spaces distal to laterals, IPR opposing, or you can click Other and type in what it is exactly that you wish to perform. Let's look at the Elastics module. Once you click on it, you'll get to choose whether you want Eon to recommend, yes, you want elastics, or no, you don't wish to have them. We'll go ahead and click on Yes to activate it. Then choose if you want to have buttons and/or cuts and where you would want each to be placed on. So, we'll go and click on buttons first. Then we'll click on both lower first molars. Then we'll go right ahead and choose cuts, and then click on both upper canines. So, this means that for this case, I am choosing to have elastics on both sides, going from hooks on the canines and ending on buttons on the first molars. For the arch expansion feature, you can choose one of the 3 options here of expanding canines to molars, or canines and premolars, or premolars and molars only. Of course, if you don't want any expansion to be done, you need to simply choose the No option, or just leave it to Eon to recommend, as set here by default. For the attachments, once you click on it, you can select the timing at which you'd like the attachments to be placed, and also, if there are any teeth that you do not want to have attachments on, then you could select them right here. Again, these 2 options only become clickable once you click Yes. Otherwise, you could either choose the Eon to recommend or No if you do not wish to have any attachments for this specific case. Moving on to the next feature, which is the Pontics. If your patient has an extracted tooth or teeth that you want to replace with a Pontic in the aligner, then you will go on and choose Yes, and then select the tooth or teeth that you want to have Pontics for. Now we'll go ahead and click Save to browse the rest of the modules. Moving on to Torque Enhancers feature. We'll go ahead and click Yes. Then you can choose which teeth you would like to place the torque enhancers on. Bear in mind that such torque enhancers can only be placed on the anterior teeth, that is canine to canine for both upper and lower teeth. The last 2 modules are the hybrid treatment and the tooth rate movement. For the hybrid treatment, if you wish to have a combination of both clear aligners and fixed braces, then you'd go ahead and press Yes. And if not, then you'd go ahead and click No. This will tell the technician not to consider the hybrid treatment for this case. And finally, the last module, tooth rate movement. There are 2 options, normal or slow. You can choose either, depending on the case. Once you're happy with all the options selected, go right ahead and click on Next, which will take you to the next page, which is the Terms and Agreements. When you're done reading the Terms and Agreements, click on Agree to move to the next page, which is the summary of the case submission that includes everything that we've walked through, from chief complaint, treatment summary, teeth movement restriction, and also the detailed case submission, which we can see by clicking on it. This will take you to all the detailed case submission that we've just seen in the advanced treatment options. And finally, we'll go ahead and click on Submit. And that's it! The case has been submitted. If you wish to download the case details, click on this tab. Thank you for watching.